Yo, what is up, everyone? What is up, everyone? We got three people in here so far. We just started a few seconds ago. How's it going? How do you guys like the Khem Birch signing? Masai Ujiri has returned. Khem Birch has returned. That's nice. I mean, you get two, nice pieces back. I dropped a video earlier today talking about this guy right here, The Raptors lost him, but at least we didn't lose Masai Ujiri. It would have been terrible losing both of them. Today is a much better day in free agency, says Joshua. Joshua, how's it going? Absolutely, I agree, man. It's been a decent free agent day for us. Let's not kid ourselves. We got Masai Ujiri back. We got Khem Birch. And Khem Birch is a nice contract, man. I really like that. I like that contract we've gotten for. What do you think of the Birch contract signs? Asked A-Rob. A-Rob, I love it, man. That's a steal. That's a steal. 6 million? I mean, look, that's amazing, man. For 3 years, the guy fits in with the system so well. I mean, when you see bench players getting paid like 10, 12, 13 million dollars, and you consider what Khem Birch got for 3 years, that's a really good deal. I'm not saying we should trade him, but if we ever need to in the future, if we ever get there, like where we want to include his salary, I think he's a very tradable contract if he doesn't fit, in our timeline or a few years from now. So Alok says, awesome so far. Yeah, Alok, I agree. Great day for the Raptors, says Liam. I agree, Liam. It's a great day. We got Masai back, man. Did you guys see the video? That was really nice. Hey, says Phil. Phil, how are you? Okay, it's a 6.7. NBA Talks. Yo. How's it going, my man? It is a great day. It's a great day, man. We got Khem Birch. Who do we have? How many roster spots do we have? Let's take a look at the Raptors roster. With Khem Birch now, I believe we have one more roster spot. It's either a two-way player or take a look. Have you looked at the Summer League roster? Phil, I have taken a quick look at it. I haven't really dug deep into it. I know we signed that Egyptian guy. I keep Mahmoud, I think is his name. I really want to see a game in Toronto. I've never been to one. I know, Liam, same here. Masai has a new job title, says Kevin. Yeah, Kevin, he does. He's a vice chairman. I don't know what that means, but excited to see Anna's Mahmoud, says Phil. Yeah, we picked up Trent on a good deal and Birch. Yeah, NBA Talks, we really did. Yeah, I like the roster. There's Malachi Flynn and who else is there? Freddie Gillespie's playing in the summer league as well. So as of now, let's see. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Sorry, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12? That can't be right. We have 12 players, and that's not including Dragic and the other guys we got back. So. Yeah, Phil, I'm excited though. I'm really excited for the summer league. Let's see what Scotty Barnes does and our second round picks as well, right? Masai has excited to see. Yeah, we picked up Trent. Yeah. Why did we waive Bembry? He actually has some good value. We could have got at least someone off of him, says Kobe. I'm not sure. Maybe it's something involving the Kyle Lowry trade. We get the details tomorrow. So probably because we're going to make a move with Dragic and need roster spots, says Liam. Yeah, Liam, that's a real possibility. I'm excited to see Barnes in the summer league. Me too, Joshua. Me too. I'm really pumped up to see what he can do. It'll be interesting though. Our summer league is really stacked though, don't you guys think? Have you guys taken a look at it? It's like we got let's take a look here. Masai and Khem Birch back. Yeah, win-win, says Jama. Yeah, I agree. People crying about it is needing a center, and we got Egyptian Beast lined up, says Phil. Yeah, the only thing is I don't know if he'll come and contribute right away, right? That's the only thing. I don't know how old he is. Let's take a look at the summer league roster. I know they got some really good players in there. Sick turban and shirt. My brother Jace just won, says the full Monte. Did they? I missed the game, man. I just literally got off of I had midterms just like an hour ago. I just got off a little while back, so I missed it. Thank you though. So do you have any other information on what exactly we're getting back for Kyle Lowry? Says DD. I don't know. I haven't been no details have been released. Matt D says Matt Morgan will be great. Matt D, are you talking about the Jays or for the Raptors. Malachi Barnes, Johnson, Banton in Summer League, says Liam. Yeah. Oh, in Summer League, I don't know who Matt Morgan is. I'll have to take a look. He won the chip in the first season and he was Defensive Player of the Year, says Phil. Do you think anyone else will happen today for free agency, says Kobe? I don't know. Stanley Johnson's gone. I most likely think he's gone. Jama, he's a free agent. Let's see here. Okay, so we got Jillian Adams, Delano Banton, Scotty Barnes, Justin Champini. I'm pretty sure I'm mispronouncing his name. There's Darko Kelly, Malachi Flynn, Freddie Gillespie, Ashton Higgins, Rashawn Hamandans, David Johnson, our second round pick, Anaz Mahmoud. Yeah, so this is the guy. He's 95 born. So what is that? He's going to be 30 in 4 years. So he's about, what, 25, 26? Matt Morgan, 6'2 guard, 174 pounds. Ishmael. Oh, yeah, Ishmael was the one I was missing. And Utah Watanabe, too. I'm surprised we have Utah in there. That's a little bit surprising. I feel like Utah doesn't need the Summer League, right? But I don't know. Maybe he wants to participate. He's a Defensive Player of the Year, Phil. That's crazy. He won the first step. Yeah. Do you think what do you think about Sam Decker and Ishmael Wainwright fitting in with the Raptors roster? Ask Sher Khan. Sher Khan actually dropped a video on Ishmael Wainwright this morning. So yeah, I think he's a great player though. I like him. The guy's like 6'5". He's what, 240, 250 pounds. He's got good size, right? So I like him. Sam Decker, I don't know though. I know he shot 45% from like the 3-point line, but I don't know, man. I don't know. Who is your starting lineup now? Says Andrew. Andrew, definitely Fred VanVleet and Gary Trent Jr. We got OG Anunoby at the 3. We got Pascal's going to be out, but Chris Boucher at the 4, and then Khem Birch until Khem Birch is going to be our 5 unless we get someone else. We need Kelly Oubre for some scoring, or Reggie Jackson, says Liam. Yeah, Liam. Honestly, I honestly think Dragic would be nice off of the bench. He's a veteran player who can really help our young guards, So Gabriel says, hey, Warwick. Hey, Gabriel, how's it going? I was mad when we signed Decker. We needed a C, says Abraham. Yeah, me too, man. Me too. I kind of ranted in that video. I don't know if you guys have seen it. Utah's partially guaranteed contract. He's fighting for his roster spot, says A-Rob. Oh, yeah, that is true. I keep forgetting he is. I think we should blow the roster up, says PJ. Hey, PJ, I don't know about that. What do you guys think? Do you think we should blow it up? I feel like a roster is so young. It shouldn't be either championship or lottery team. Like, let your guys develop, right? So I put Scotty Barnes as power forward, says Kevin. Possibly. I don't see Nick Nurse putting a rookie in there, though. Who knows? We need a star shooting guard like Beal, says Andrew. Yeah, Andrew, I agree. If you guys want to give this stream up, thumbs up, it does help reach more people and more basketball fans. So that'd be awesome if you guys want to. But yeah, how do you guys like the Khem Birch signing? Do you guys like it? I feel like that's a steal, man. I don't know who he was deciding between. I didn't really look into the other teams he was looking at. But yeah, he's nice on the Raptors. He averaged 25 minutes per game, 6 points per game, 2 blocks per game, and 6.7 rebounds per game, says Phil. Phil, is that for are you talking about Ishmael or are you talking about Mahmoud, the Egyptian center we signed? NBA Talk says Kawhi. Oh man, that would be nice. That would be nice. But I don't know. I don't know if that's gonna actually happen though. He's injured, says Kevin. Chris Boucher is injured? Khem Birch deal is nice for $6 million, says Jardis. I'm sorry if I'm mispronouncing your name. Yeah, he's a steal, man. I really like that deal. He fits in with the Raptors system so nicely. Like he's a selfless player. There's players that try to do too much. They want the ball. They want a stat pad. He's not that guy. So wait for Summer League. Anas Osama Mahmoud is going to be a beast, says Phil. I hope so. I'm excited to see Summer League. Let's see what happens. Any chance we trade Dragic and a pick for Nikhil Alexander Walker, says Matt T. That would be nice. Matt T, that would be ideal if we could, but maybe. That's a possibility. I think we'd have to match salaries, though. That's the only issue. I think if Raptors are healthy, we can be top 5 in the East, even though everyone is counting us out already, as usual, says D. Yeah, D, what is with that? What is with Raptors fans already saying we're not going to make the playoffs? We're barely going to make the playoffs. Come on, guys. Have some faith in our team, man. Have some faith in the Raptors. We signed an Egyptian center. Gabriel, yeah, we did. His name is Anas Mahmoud. He's in our Summer League. And Raptors make the playoffs even without Siakam. Andrew, he's only out for like the first 3-4 weeks of the starting season. So yeah, I don't think it's a huge, don't get me wrong. Siakam's nice, I like him, but I don't know if he's gonna be missing more than 4 weeks at max. So I think he's gonna be nice. Kawhi's injured, says Kevin. Yeah, he's gonna be out for a while. I don't know his timeline, but he's gonna be out for some time. But Anas Mahmoud on the African League. Phil, are you talking about? Oh yeah, yeah. He was in the African League. Oh, okay. You're talking about Anas Mahmoud. Gotcha. Yeah, that's interesting. 2 point whatever blocks. Someone was asking me about this yesterday. I can't remember who was asking me about Omer Yurtseven, the guy who's killing it in the the Summer League, and he's on the Miami Heat Summer League. The video I posted, I was talking to someone yesterday about this or the day before. This video I posted was 3 options for replacing Alex Glenn. So if you guys want to go check that out, that's the one I went in depth about Omer Yurtseven, and that was like 5 months ago. I was hoping the Raptors pick him up, but Siakam will be back soon, says Liam. Yeah, I hope so. Would you start Dragic at the 2? Andrew, no. I start Gary Trent. I think Dragic is a perfect 6-man for us. Like, he can come in and score in a bunches. So Liam asked, Warch, if Siakam went to the Kings, who would you want in return? I would want Bagley, Halliburton if we couldn't get Fox. Yeah, me too. Honestly, I would not do that deal, but yeah, if they are making a trade, and probably more, I'm greedy, man. I like Pascal. I'm very high on him. Since Ben Simmons doesn't want to be traded to Raptors Blazers, is there a possibility of him being traded to Kings Warriors? He wants to play in California team, but LA, yeah, don't have enough assets. Says the Lakers don't have enough assets. Shirkan, yeah, possibly. I don't know about the Warriors because they've already rejected the Kings. Possibly, depending on what they give him, unless they do like a De'Aaron Fox for Ben Simmons. I know they were talking about that. Those stats were for Anas Mahmoud Warriors. Okay, that's huge, man. Was like 2+ blocks. That's pretty good. Do you know the contract details? Says Gabriel Khem Birch. If you're asking, he's a 3-year, $20 million. So about 6.6 million. I think 6.5 million. My math isn't the greatest, so I think that is it. I would prefer the return from the Warriors rather than the Kings if we trade Pascal, says PJ. Yeah, PJ, I don't know, man. Like, that's not to disrespect De'Aaron Fox. That's not to disrespect Tyrese Halliburton. But yeah, I agree. I think the Warriors have a lot more to give up. I take last season with a grain of salt. Total write-off. No way we blow this up. No way. Yeah, the full Monty, I agree. Man, guys, we're like one of the younger teams. Like, we have 25, 26, 27-year-old guys as our main core guys. Like, think of how much Kyle Lowry developed. He's 30, 5, 6 now. Think of how much he's developed from how he was 27 years old. You got to give these guys a few years. Just because you're not competing doesn't mean you just blow it up. And plus, those guys are under contract for like a few more years. So, let them run with it. If you make a run, we need scoring depth, says PJ. Yeah, we do. We need some scoring bench off the help, man. More. We need some scoring off the bench more than anything. Siakam is not being traded, says Darren. Dragic is. Yeah, Dragic is. Latest news is Dragic for Powell and Trey Burke, says Darren. Where did you hear that, Darren? How about Anas Mahmoud? Asked Gabriel. I like him. I haven't looked into him. I'll actually look into him, but I really like him. Sue, how are you? I don't think we should blow it up. I think our new guys will move along quicker with vets to guide them, and I think we'll make playoffs this year. Give us a couple of years, we'll be great. Yeah, Sue, I agree. I absolutely agree. Why would you blow it up? Our guys are literally 26, 27 years old. They've got 2-3 years left on their contract, so like, give them a chance. It's not like they're in the last year of their contract. They're going to walk in free agency. Give them a chance. Absolutely. I think Gary Trent Jr. and Fred VanVleet are really going to step it up this year. Obviously, I expect OG to as well, but especially Fred VanVleet because he's going to be the main point guard. Birch contract is a good one, 6.7 million a year, roughly, says Phil. Yeah, I really like that contract. If we have one spot left on the roster, we should try and get Miles Turner. The only issue is, who are you going to trade for him? People forgot we started 0-8 and brought the team back to 500 before we got screwed with the health and safety protocol, says 10 milli. Yeah, I absolutely agree, man. That was horrible. We need players that can take the charges, says Kevin, like Kyle Lowry. That would be nice, yeah. Yeah, we should stick with the guys that want to play with us, because that's rare. Yeah, Liam, that truly is. Well, think of when our guys were out due to COVID protocols, right? Like, look how we were literally like a G League team. Outside of Norman and Kyle Lowry, no one else was doing anything. So how many minutes do we give Scotty? 15, 20, I'd say, probably. Depends. I hope Nick Nurse isn't like, his rotations aren't tight like last season. Guys, we are making new assets. Masai is playing the long game here. That is why we didn't get Suggs too, says Jardis. Yeah, possibly. Gabriel, do you know if Mahmoud on a 1-year deal or multi-year deal? Gabriel, I don't know enough of the details. I'm guessing if he's a summer league invite, I'm guessing he's on a partially guaranteed or non-guaranteed contract. I don't think it's fully guaranteed. Masai played it smart by not overspending on mediocrity, says Neil. Yeah, that is true. I'm hearing Westbrook from Ben Simmons. No, Westbrook just got traded to the Lakers. I don't know if the Lakers do that. I think he's just an inviting summer league right now. I'm not sure, Cecil. Yeah. OG has a lot of expectations. Kevin, I agree. Especially with Pascal out for the first month. OG's going to step it up. I heard a stipulation. I'm guessing speculation on Masai Ujiri re-signing was permission to go over the cap, says Darren. Yeah, because he did talk about he wants to spend and he wants to win. So I don't think he resigns if he's not winning. Khem Birch can also take some charges. Yeah, Khem Birch is nice defensively. OG might have his averages without Siakam out for a few months. Yeah, TJ, he's expected only 1 month. So let's see. Kushir, you think Kawhi do you think Kawhi going? Kushir, yeah, I don't know. Like, who's out there to that has a cap space, right? Unless he's going to Oklahoma City. That's not happening. So the trade Burke Powell rumor was from Pro Sports Daily, so may not be that valid. Yeah, Darren, I'd probably need multiple sources. What did I miss? Matthew Johnson, how's it going, man? Not much. We're just talking about Khem Birch and Masai Ujiri, and we're talking a little bit about Mahmoud. Everyone's really excited about the Egyptian center we got on our summer league. Raptors should be really good this year. Top 5 defense and should be top 8 offense in the league, says Patrim. Yeah, I hope so. I really hope so. Our young guys really need to develop, right? So, slight aside, Jays just won another +8 over 500 for the first time. Patty M. I got to catch up with the Jays. I haven't watched them for some time, man. Like for like years, I mean. I used to watch him a lot more before. Flynn is looking like a clone of Laurie. His body dribbling, driving pull-up threes. It's insane, says the full Monty. Yeah, I like his pull-up threes. He does that a lot too. I think he's very nice. They can't trade Russ now, says TJ. Birch deal is good. I said as long as Anna Boucher and it's just less. I'm Scrambles. How's it going? I'm guessing you're saying it's less than Boucher. Jayant, do you think we should tank for Chet and have him as a center for the rest of the decade? Gian, unless we're getting rid of like everyone, and when I mean everyone, I mean like Pascal, OG, Fred, Trent. I don't see us being that bad to even get Chet. And like I said, college players, I mean high school players are a lot different than college players, right? When you a lot of high players get very hyped up as college players, excuse me, high school players, and then they go into college and not the same players. So Scrambles is saying Boucher is a better player than Birch. Yeah, possibly. I think they're both great fits. They're different players. November for Siakam, maybe sooner. Recovery is going well. Saw him on IG on his boat today. Yeah, Darren, I saw that post too. Would you take Shy for Spicy P? I would. That's I would. But I don't know if the Oklahoma City would. Shy just signed a max, man. Yeah, he did. That was nice. Wainwright is gonna be a monster, says Scrambles. Yeah, he's a massive dude for someone who's 6'5". So I think we easily 5th or 6th seeds. Says Liam. I agree. Hey, says a Minecraft player. How's it going, man? 80 of you guys in here. If you guys are new, if you guys want to subscribe, that'd be cool. My Instagram is the Warwick Report. If you guys want to follow, Twitter is Warwick the. Lucky we get in the playoffs and we face Miami in the first round. Van Vliet versus Laurie will be amazing, says D. Miami's a scary team, man. They re-signed Oladipo too, so I don't know about that. But yeah, that would be an interesting matchup. Flynn, Suggs, says Phil. I don't know about that. And we haven't seen Suggs at the NBA level. So sorry, autocorrect. Yeah, as long as less than Boucher, says Scrambles. Yeah, I agree. Less than Boucher it's a good deal. Who do we start at the center, says Matthew? As long as the roster is the way it is right now, I think Khem Birch. Do you think that we will trade Pascal this offseason, says Joshua? Joshua, I honestly thought those rumors when they initially started with the Warriors were BS, but then you keep hearing his name a lot. I don't know what's going on. I don't think so, because it's like if you're trading Pascal, like I don't know how that makes sense. You know, like are you getting someone a lot better than him? Is Decker going to make the team, says Rod? Rod, he's not a guaranteed contract. He's just an invite to camp. So let's see how it goes. I don't know if he will though, but who knows? You know, Diallo and Hart to complete the roster. I don't know enough about Diallo, Thomas. How is he? Like I know he's a decent size, but is he like a power forward? Hart would be nice. Josh Hart would be nice. I've talked about him. Excited to see how solid David Johnson and Justin. Yeah, I really like those guys. Gabriel, I really like them. We all would, but it's not happening, says Darren. How many years did Masai sign for, says Joshua? I don't know. We don't know the details. much like the Kyle Lowry details, we might have to wait a while, you know, until we get the details. So Bushi making what, 8 million, Birch just under 7. That seems good. Yeah, Scrambles, that's a great deal, man. That's honestly, that's such a great signing. Both of those guys under 10 mils is a good deal. It was me that DM'd you the Minecrafter. Yeah, that was Jubin Jacob, how's it going, man? How's it going? Hope Shy comes to Toronto in the future. Yeah, that would be nice. Van Vliet versus Norman always made me cry. Van Vliet versus Laurie will make any Raptors fan cry, says Gabriel. Yeah. Decker may be a sleeper. He shot almost 50% from the 3 last year. As long as he keeps the Trump talk down, says Darren. I don't know about his Trump tweets. I've heard a little bit about it. I don't know too much about it. I'm a bit worried about Barnes' development, given we have a lot of power forwards and small forwards. PJ, yeah. I agree. Unless we want to play him at the point guard position or like have him and Malachi Flynn like interchangeable, you know, like play him point guard off the ball, or we'll see. What seed will the Raptors get this season, says Scout? I think 5th or 6th. I'm hoping top 5. Would Wainwright be the same type of player as David Johnson? I don't know enough about David Johnson. David Johnson's smaller. He's like 6'4". He's more of a shooting guard. Wainwright is like, think of a PJ Tucker, but way more athleticism and way stronger. This guy's built like a football player. So yeah, he's going to be nice. He can shoot the three as well. He's improved a lot from before, from several years ago, and he's also got amazing athletic ability, great defensive player as well, Monroe. So I hope they figure out the rotations as PJ. Yeah, I hope so too. Hart would be nice. Yeah, Darren, I really like Hart. He would solve our rebounding issues. He's a great defender as well. So Diallo is a shooting guard, small forward. He's a good dunker, but shooting needs work, says Gabriel. Okay, got you, man. Personally, yeah, I don't know. I haven't seen enough of him play. So who do you think can throw a basketball to a backboard first? Baines or Wainwright, says Scrambles? Definitely Wainwright. Wainwright. Man, that guy's strong. If you guys see some of his highlights, the guy's amazing. Apparently, Decker has improved tremendously, says the phone. Yeah, he really has. Raptors never give us details, says Darren. Yeah, man, they really like to hide things. Diallo's like a shooting guard, has won the dunk contest in 2019. Did he really? I thought he was the. I don't think so. Did he, Thomas? Unless I'm wrong. Wainwright played football. He did. Scrambles. He did. That's why he's so strong. I expect and believe that Masai will make up for these past two free agencies. Joshua, yeah, it depends. There's not many free agents left, right? Unless you're talking about like Schroeder. I don't see him coming though. I don't know how that deal would make sense for the Raptors, but yeah. Is Damian Lillard coming to Toronto? I don't think so. There's rumors we heard, but I don't think those rumors were true. Yeah, we just need one good bench scorer this off season, and from the MLE, yeah, we're ready. Yeah, Liam, I agree. We need some scoring off the bench. Is Dragic getting traded or what, says Rod? Rod, I don't know. Apparently, there's been rumors that Dallas doesn't want to be part of the 3-team deal now. So maybe we keep him. I don't know what's going on with that. Do you think Raptors come back to Toronto? Jays and Toronto FC are back in Toronto already, says Jubin. Yeah, Jubin, I think so. I think the Raptors are definitely coming back. Wainwright is a defensive stopper. Yeah, Darren, he's a beast, man, on defense. Scotty's listed as a guard forward in Summer League. Scotty Barnes, really? That'll be interesting to see how they use him. Do they use him as a power forward? Do they use him more of a point guard like he did in college? Yes, Raptors will be in Toronto, says John Wick's dog. Matthew, Fred, Gary, OG, Boucher, Birch is our starting lineup until Pascal gets back. Yeah, I agree, Matthew. Are Raptors still looking to deal Boucher, says Sierra? I don't know. There was no rumors about that. But depending on where we finish, right? Here's the thing. Like, where do we finish in terms of standings? Like, if we're not doing that great and contenders call, they want Boucher and we can get something good, then maybe they might flip him. But as of now, I don't hear any rumors. The Minecraft player says, let's go, man. Yeah, he was the guy who jumped over Shaw, says Gabriel. Over Shaq. Who is the guy that jumped over Shaq? Isaiah Hartenstein would be nice as well. Yeah, Isaiah would be. Thomas, the only thing I was looking up, I was reading an article. Apparently, he's not a very good defensive player. So that's the only thing. I think we could scoop Hartenstein. Yeah, says Scrambles. Yeah, I would like him too. Honestly, not even mad if he keep Dragic. He plays with mad heart. Yeah, Michael, man. Honestly, I've been watching Dragic for years, especially like since the bubble too. This guy's just, man, he's something. He can hit clutch shots, and he's a gamer, man. He drives. He can hit those 3-point shots. He's got dribble moves. He can pass. He wouldn't be a bad six-man, man, if we're looking to go deep in the playoffs. Hartenstein would be redundant on this roster, says Darren. We back to Toronto, says the Minecraft player. John Wick's dog, they can hold back contract details on coaching and office staff. It's not like the players where that's true. John Wick's dog, that's true. They don't have to release details, so we don't know. Guard forward, Scotty Barnes. Only rumor Boucher was in was Fred VanVleet, Boucher, and picks more for Damian Lillard. Yeah, Darren, I don't think those rumors were true, though, right? That's the thing. Diallo in the 2019 dunk contest. I'm going to go check it out now. Who was in the dunk contest 2019? I don't remember him being in the 2019 dunk contest. Oh, it was him. Why do I not remember this? It must have been a very forgetful dunk contest. Do you feel like we will make a big trade this season, says PJ? Depending. Like, we either, like, I'm not saying blow it up, but if Masai Ujiri feels like, you know what, this roster isn't competitive enough and where our salary cap situation isn't the greatest right now. Like, we're stuck with what we have and we have to make some sort of trade to acquire another scorer to help Pascal, or we'll see. It's hard to see. PJ, it also depends on who's available, right? Like, it depends on who, like, which star player, which like great all-star player requests a trade. So I thought it was Goran Dragic in the Olympics with Luka. but then I realized it was his brother Zoran. Says Liam, yeah. Liam, was he even playing in the playoff? The Olympics? I haven't been able to watch many Olympics because of schooling, but Scramble says Masai is not done. Yeah, I don't think he is. The reason why Toronto should acquire Dame is we waived a lot of players. The Minecraft player, here's the thing though, right? Like I really like Paul Watson, but realistically, if you're trading DeAndre Bembry, Paul Watson, Rodney Hood, you're getting like second round picks. You're not going to get much back. So I'm sure Masai Ujiri has a plan. There must be a reason why he's looking to add to this roster, or why he's freed up those roster spaces, right? I'm sure he's got something in his mind. So rumors are almost never true, man. Yeah, Darren, that's the thing, man. Honestly, it's like every season you hear these, Jared Allen, Nerlens Noel's, Rashawn Holmes, and then like we don't hear anything after once, free agency starts. So 2019 dunk contest was definitely unforgettable, Darren. That's why I don't remember it at all. Raptors fan 705 says, how's it going, man? Where will we finish? We really don't look like a playoff team. Says first last. I think we do, man. Like we have yet to see the core together. We haven't seen them consistently. Even last season, there's so many injuries. So 119 of you guys are in here. If you guys want to give this stream a thumbs up, it does help reach more basketball fans like yourself. And if you guys want to hit the subscribe button, that'd be absolutely amazing. What is the Raptors roster count? Jonathan, I believe it's 13. I'm on here on NBA.com and I removed it. It was showing me about actually it was showing me 14, I believe. Let me have a look again. Let's check on NBA.com. Let's see here. So it's showing me OG, Banton, Scotty Barnes, Khem Birch, Chris Boucher, Malachi Flynn, Freddie Gillespie, David Johnson. Stanley Johnson's gone, so we can he's still listed as there, but he's not there. Kyle Lowry's gone as well. Pascal, Gary, Trent, Fred, and Utah. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 players. So we got 3 roster spots open. So let's see what's going on. So we got 3 roster spots. Sareem is asking, what would you trade for Bradley Beal for Pascal? The only issue is Sareem is like I really like Pascal, so I feel like removing Pascal and then adding Beal would be nice, but it's like then you lose some offense and you're kind of making like a sideway, like you're right here right now. You're making like a sideway move, maybe a little bit higher because the scoring is better, but like who's playing the power forward position, right? Like Chris Boucher is nice, but loving the live, bro, says Sean. Thank you, man. Thank you guys for being here. 131 of you guys are in here. The full Monte says, yes, I think starting 5 of Fred VanVleet, Trent, OG, Siakam, Birch, with a bench of Flynn, Dragic, Barnes, Boucher. Precious is top 5 in the East. What do you think? Abdul, I absolutely agree, man. We got to stop sleeping on the Raptors. Everyone's getting overhyped about the Bulls, guys. Trust me, we do this every season where there's a team, they get a lot of players, and then we overhype them. I don't know about Knicks either, man. I don't know about Knicks. I feel like they had a fluky season, especially because Randall was looking to get paid, right? So I think the Raptors are still in it. Do you think Oladipo re-signing has any implication of Hero coming to Raptors? Says Neil C. I don't think so. We would have heard Tyler Hero's name by now. I think it's Precious and, Goran Dragic coming to the Raptors in a second round pick from what I'm hearing. Yeah, Masai is planning something, says the Minecraft. Hopefully. Would you do Buddy Hield and Marvin Bagley trade for Pascal? No, Monroe, never. I would want way more. I want at least Tyrese Halliburton or De'Aaron Fox plus more. I'm wasting you from Portugal. Love your contest, says Thomas. Thomas, I really appreciate it, man. I really appreciate you. Portugal is awesome. I wish I could visit one day. Gary Trent needs to have a breakout season. Andrew, so does OG. I think both of those guys need to really step it up. I think it's 15. Is it, Abdul? I may be incorrect. That was what the NBA.com was showing me. Just watch 2019 dunk contest. Already forgettable, says Shekan. Yeah, that's why I don't remember it. I usually remember most dunk contests. Summer League starts Sunday versus Knicks. Oh, that's going to be nice. Is Stanley gone? Diego? Most likely. We're not hearing any news about him. He's a free agent. His contract is up. So he's not on the roster anymore, but they keep showing him as on the roster. So I feel like if you're going to change the roster, it will involve a trade with VanVleet and Boucher, says PJ. You know what? Very realistic possibility because Fred VanVleet, as great as he is, he's a very tradable asset. And if we're able to acquire like someone like a star player in return, that would be nice. That's definitely a possibility. Do you know if Kyle Lowry trade talk becomes official tomorrow? Mr. Bro, it does. It's official tomorrow. I don't like Bradley Beal as a person, says TY Ty. How come? How come you don't like him as a person? Birch deal will be worth $20 million as per Wojcicki. Also goes on to hint that Dragic may not be as high be the high salary player coming back from the Miami, or not the only one. Oh, really, Darren? I believe Scrambles, was that you that mentioned this yesterday? Because Kyle Lowry signed for 30 years, right? Or excuse me, not 30. Yeah, he's not going to play till he's 60. He signed for 30 million per season. And Dragic is making 19. Precious is on a rookie deal. So, like, how much we need to acquire a bit more. So I wonder who we're getting back. That's definitely a possibility. I agree, Darren. That could be a real possibility. Could you imagine if the Raptors or Masai Ujiri shocks us and pulls off like a huge move tomorrow? Like in terms of like the sign and trade with a third or fourth team involved? Did you guys say if we trade for Siakam for Beal, we lose some offense? No, David, I didn't. I'm saying here's the thing. You're trading Pascal, who's our leading scorer, right? Like here's the thing. Our offense is here. You acquire Bradley Beal. Our offense is higher, no doubt. But then it's like you have the same issue. Like who's going to help Bradley Beal on offense? I feel like if the Raptors are going to acquire more offense, Pascal Siakam and whoever we acquire would be really like good together. I feel like they would complement each other. So that's why I'm against Siakam for Beal. Plus, we have a lot of guards. So trade Stanimo for Lillard straight up 1-for-1, says Phil. Absolutely, man. I think no, that's not happening. Yeah, the Bulls are too hyped for two players. Yeah, the Minecraft player DeMar doesn't play defense. Neither does Zach. With Beal, they would lose a lot of defense and would defeat what Masai's trying to do in positionless ball. Yeah, I agree. You're dead on there. Hero is a prima donna and a wanker. No thanks to that. Yeah, he is. He's really dropped off after the bubble, man. He's got too high on that. 148 people in this. Yeah, Minecraft players. 162. If you guys want to subscribe, that'd be amazing. If you guys want to give this stream a thumbs up and follow me on IG, it's the Warich Report, and Twitter is Warich the. Achiwa was balling hard in the Olympics. Showed ball handling skills, shooting skills, and he's 6'9", says original Sal. Yeah, I like Ochiwa, man. He's nice. Do you think OG can actually take on a bigger offensive role at this stage in his career? Sorry, I've lost your comment up there. It says Daniel. Yeah, Daniel, I don't think why not, especially with Pascal being out for like the first month. I think that is the best opportunity for OG and Gary Trent Jr. to really step up their game. Do you have any thoughts on this 7-foot Egyptian center, Amas Mahmoud, that is playing with our summer league? I don't know enough about him, P. Peasants. I don't know enough about him. I know he's a good shot blocker. Someone just told me his stats. Maybe I'll drop a video on that. Would you guys want a video on Mahmoud? Ahmed Mahmoud? I'm not fan of Stanley Johnson, but he loves Toronto. He has some good games at the end. Yeah, he did. Diego, he did. Achivo will block KD. Yeah, he's a great shot blocker. Fred VanVleet isn't 6'9", so he's got to go. Says joking, says Darren. Yeah, it seems like we're signing a lot of 6'9" players. What's your early prediction on which team wins the title in 2020? Ask TJ. I think Brooklyn Nets, man, probably. Let's be honest. If they're healthy, I don't think anyone's taking them down. As a Warriors fan, I don't get why you guys aren't selling. I mean, your team is legit good in the regular season, but no chance in the playoffs without more talent. That Lowry trade was cool, though, says Nine Finger. Here's the thing, though, right? Like, you got young players, and I was mentioning this to some other people. You got young players that are 26, 27. Then you got some guys that are 22, 23. Then you got nice players like Barnes and Flynn. Let them develop, man. I feel like our team's young. They're all under contract. Why would we blow it up when we can let our guys develop? You don't blow it up just because you're not contending, right? You got to let your guys develop. They're under contract. They're young. So I brought Robinson so bad, 6'7" shooting guard to pair with 6'5" Trent. Says the full Monte. Yeah, he's got a huge contract though, right? That's the only issue I have. Plus, he doesn't play defense, so I don't know about that. TJ says 2022. Sorry, TJ, I don't know what you're talking about unless I missed something up there. Oh, for 2022, TJ, that's early, man. I don't know. I still think Brooklyn Nets, even in 2022. I would take Precious. Sorry, guys. I lost some comments here. I would take Precious over Tyler. Tyler's mentality does not match the Raptors culture. Yeah, he doesn't. He has this swagger like he's like some like Hollywood star. He's going around screwing some IG models. He's got a pregnant. He's about to have I think he's already had a kid or having a kid soon, says KJ. So yeah. Stanley Johnson can be an asset if he continues to develop his 3-point shot. Yeah, Mr. Bro, we've had him for a few seasons, though, right? Hey, Warwick, you know how Summer League works? Do we only play that 5 games, or is there more? Would love to see a little Barnes versus Suggs preview. That would be fun. Could you guys imagine Raptors fan 705? That's a great question. Suggs versus Barnes in the G League finals, or excuse me, not G League, Summer League finals. I don't know. I know there's 2 Summer Leagues, though. There's Vegas and there's another one, right? So he's still showing up in the roster because we could do a sign and trade and re-sign him, says John Wick. John Stanley, that is. Yeah, I don't know what we get back for him. I love your videos, says such and such, and I really do appreciate that. Gang time, what's up, man? Raptors are mediocrity if they trade for Beal. Possibly, because we have too many guards and we lose a lot of defense and rebounding with Pascal. Could be a 3rd or 4th team deal, which would make sense as to why it's taking so long. Darren, that's a very, very realistic possibility. We don't feed egos in Toronto. Beal can stay where he is. Diego, yeah. I want Robinson over Beal, says the full Monty. I don't know about that. Hopefully that was a sign and trade. Maybe Stanley is in the deal to make Iggy back, but better be out. Hero be better he out and their starting lineup. Scrambles. I'm guessing you're saying Hero better not be involved in the trade. Um, Iggy's gone unless they're signing and trading him. Kidan says the chocolate Tito. How's it going, man? Tomorrow we'll find out what the Raptors going as got in the sign and trade. Yeah, Jonathan, I agree. I think Fox wanted out already. So Hallie has been rumored with Marvin Bagley 3 for Siakam, but I don't get it. Yeah, 9 finger. I don't think that's happening. I think those are just rumors. You had me at 7 feet, Darren. Since they keep showing Stanley on the roster, yeah, Scrambles, they're also showing Laurie on the roster, right? So I love your videos. Please make more such and such, and I really do appreciate that. I'll try to live stream as much as I can. Moses Brown would be nice, JC. CJ McCollum is much better player option and cheaper and easier to get than Beal, but not needed with Trent. And Raps just need a point guard and a C. We have we have Fred VanVleet. I say let him run. Or maybe it's because of his bird rights as Scrambles. Yeah, possibly. Anas Mahmoud is super humble and he can play. I haven't seen enough of him, Phil. Why is Toronto not signing a center? I don't know. Minecraft player. I'm trying to figure out the same thing. They need a 7-foot center. They did re-sign Khem Birch, but he's more of a bench player. Do you think the Raptors can run a successful small ball considering how much we added lengthwise? Says Royce to 95. Hopefully, let's see how he goes. I would really like a 7-foot center. Did we sign the Egyptian center? No, TJ. I think he's a summer league invite. So let's see what goes on. Had some butterfingers in college, but I think he's improved drastically. Phil, are you talking about the Egyptian center we got? Dragic to Mavs for Green, Terry Brunson, some seconds. Josh Green would be nice. I'm guessing gang time you're talking about Tyrell Terry and Jalen Brunson. That's going to be like all of their guards right there, all of their young guards. I don't know too much about Mahmoud, but I think I saw he was defensive player in the African League as a 2-time champion in the Egyptian League. I don't know if he's good, but I'm excited to see what he can do. Yeah, me too. I don't know enough about him either, peasants. I have to look into him. Kyle's first year is about 26 million. Dragic Precious come to about 22 million, so it can work. But I definitely want more coming back to Raptors. Yeah, Shere Khan. It is what it is. So I definitely would have liked that too. Prediction of our starting lineup: Jason, Fred, Gary Trent, OG, Pascal's out, so you replace Boucher until he comes back, and then Khem Birch, unless we sign a better center. Yeah, video on Mahmoud. Apparently, there's crazy rivalry in the Egyptian league. That's cool, man. I think Nurse Mike must create a bench mob. He now has the players too many minutes last year for Fred VanVleet, Pascal, and OG. Way too many. Yeah, Diego, way too many. That's why they had injury problems, and they were relied heavily on. We are not purposely not signing a center. Just the center market isn't big this year. Yeah, our cap situation is weird. John Wick. Prediction for starting lineup next season: Fred, shooting guard Trent, OG, Barnes, and Birch. Yeah, TJ, that would be nice. So I honestly think Fred VanVleet will be close to being an all-star this season. Maybe I'm too optimistic. No, Daniel, you're not the only one. I think so too, man. I think people are sleeping on how good Fred VanVleet is. So 7'6" wingspan on Mahmoud. Is that correct? Whoa, that's quite a bit. The full Monte. There are so many guys in the East, so I don't see Fred VanVleet making it. Let's see what happens. Never say never, right? Injuries happen, especially with Kyrie Irving always being injured. So, TJ, let's see. I think it might make sense to trade Boucher since he'll probably want the bag, and we won't be able to pay him. So, Liam, yeah, I think it'd be better to hold on to him till the trade deadline. Maybe we get more. If we sign Stanley, it would be Patrick McCaw, a.k.a. the Parrot all over again. Waste of money, says Darren. Yeah, I think it's time to move on from Stanley Johnson. Not everyone has to play defense. We need some scoring prowess too. Yeah, the full Monty, I agree, man. Like, you can only play so many defenders, right, that can't shoot. So I definitely agree. We need some scoring as well. Would you do Pascal for Fox, Mr. Bro? I would, but the only issue is our roster. The way it's constructed, we're loaded on guards, right? So unless we're able to flip our guards for like a point guard or center, but then, yeah. Barnes and Banton versus Kuminga, Moody, Jalen Green, and Sengun, Book Knight, Kai Jones is going to be fun to watch in the summer league. Yeah, original side. I absolutely agree. I was really scouting those players too, so it'd be fun to see them. He played in the Egyptian or a different team, I believe, says TJ. Iggy's a free agent going to the Nets, I think, but he narrowed to Warriors, Lakers, Nets as 9 finger. PJ, everyone's talking about the Bulls, but the Hawks roster is looking nice. Made it to Eastern Conference Finals and got 2 nice picks. Yeah, PJ, they did. I really like the Hawks. But they changed the rules. They can't. You guys seen that, right? The NBA's changed the rules where you can't just flop and you can't purposely jump into a player to get to the free throw line. So let's see how that affects Trae Young's game. I really do like him, but he flops a lot. Would our bench be able to have an impact next season as we're adding players that are unproven so far? Monroe, I hope so. If we're keeping Dragic, I feel like that's going to be really, really impactful, right? So I feel like that would. Why would the Kings give up Fox for Siakam? TJ, I don't know. Why aren't they signing in center Minecraft player? I'm not sure. Like someone mentioned, there's not much in terms of like good quality centers. Maybe there's a trade going on. Website for the Raptors won't update until things are official. Darren, yeah. Raptors will contend next year, says Len Lee. I hope so. That's a bold statement, but yeah, I think they can go second round at the very least. Mahmoud has the same wingspan as Baldy. Full Monte, does he really? We only signed some 6'9" players from here, and how it says scrambles. Yeah, Precious kind of nice low key. Here, Precious is really nice, guys. Don't sleep on him. The guy he went, I believe, 21st or 22nd to Miami in the last year's NBA draft. He was projected to go like in the lottery, like late lottery or like around the 16, 17 mark. He fell a little bit, so. What's up, my guy? Says Dams plays. How's it going, man? How are you guys? 196 of you guys are in here. Thank you so much for being here. 7-footers are wingspans now. Yeah. What about Laurie Markkinen? Any chance we get him or even worth it? The only issue is he doesn't play defense. I know Nick Nurse doesn't like the players that can't play defense. I personally would like him if you could get him for cheap, but he's injury prone and he doesn't play defense. He's an okay rebounder too, but the issue is that he's a restricted free agent. So how do you get him, right? Why do some people not like Beal? He's a really cool dude and would totally fit in the culture. If I'm not mistaken, he even fostered kids a while back. Did he, Sean? That's amazing. I don't know either. I really like Bradley Beal. He seems like a humble guy, but he's solid, but not a player I would want, says TJ. Talking about Laurie Markkinen. Our center is somewhere in Africa continent. Just need Masai to go and get him, says Diego. Yeah, let's see. Maybe it is Anis. Apparently Anis is the best center in Africa, but not sure if he was his PR group saying it. I don't know. That's a bold statement to say you're the best in your continent. So yeah, I was talking about Anis Mahmoud. Watches African League stuff. Phil, I'll definitely check it out. Yeah, TJ, you told me this. You told me that, and now I think you're right, says the one. We can't trade for Moses Brown for 2 months because he's been traded too frequently, says the Monte. Yeah, the full Monte. How have you been enjoying the stream? I've seen you do it a few times now, and hopefully it's been good for you. It's been, man, honestly, guys, if it wasn't for school, it's just unfortunate timing because this is my first year of being on YouTube, and like I just started streaming last week. I have school full time during the evenings on weekdays, so it's really hard to stream. But I would love to do this for I could sit here for 5 hours, man. I love talking to you guys. I love talking basketball. So Miles Turner trade Holmes back to Sacramento might not happen as he can't get $55 million until they trade. Yeah, gang time. I've heard that too. Apparently they don't have the money to pay Holmes, which is funny. How does the cap space work? The Minecraft player, I think. The cap is set at 113 million. Correct me if I'm wrong. The luxury tax is at 135, 145 million or so. So you can technically go into luxury tax, but then you're paying extra money. So Masai going to go for Embiid in the future? Let's see. He's got a lot of injury issues, but he would be nice on the Raptors. We need Hamoud. Anis, please sign him. Yeah, let's see how he does in the summer league. Akatsuki, GVNG. You're a Naruto fan, I'm guessing, right? Any Naruto fans in here, by the way? I love Naruto too. Shit, I just woke up and we can tell. Can someone tell me what the biggest new off today in Raptors Nations? Irfan, if you're asking signings, we just got Khem, Birch, and Masai Ujiri re-signed. If Fred VanVleet can learn to drive, he can be an all-star. Darren, absolutely. Siakam and Flynn for Heel, Bagley, and Halliburton, or Mitchell. I wouldn't do that, Clyde. Hey, bro, how are you doing? Did you tell your chat the big news? Dams player. Are you the guy who DM'd me on Instagram? Masai, Birch. Yeah, Liam, we did. Let's see. I've lost your comments. You just kind of scrolled up. I wish we kept Bembry. He was a good role player for us and had an awesome dunk. So always reminded me of a bird swooping on prey every time he done. So Sean, yeah, he was a nice player, but I don't know. Let's see. He wasn't able to score, I think, which is why ultimately the Raptors dropped him. I actually like the team in paper. When they play, only thing we're lacking is a center, says TJ. Yeah. Judd says, I'm interested in seeing what Indiana's up to with Miles Turner. Could be available. Could Dragic plus picks bring him back? Maybe 3-team deal involving Dallas. What would Dallas give Indiana Pacers? You have to entice them, right, though, Jed? Are there any centers you could see us targeting in a trade? Daniel, all-star wise, Cat, but I don't see him going anywhere anytime soon. I would like Cat, but he's going to be expensive. Anis Mahmoud, 7 feet tall, 7'6" wingspan, who prefaces ring protection and shot blocking, says for Monte. There you go, man. That sounds like a really nice player. Sign and trade Schroeder. Archer, who are we getting back though? Like, who are we giving up for Schroeder? He apparently wanted like 20 million or 25 million, right? So GPO says the most overrated Raptor is VanVleet. Every bandwagon fan overrates him. I don't think he's overrated. Simmons a good fit on Golden State Warriors. Absolutely. Andrew, he'd be nice. You got those shooters in Klay Thompson, Curry, and now you got Moses Moody too. So Did you guys see the video, by the way, of who was it? Perkins trying to pronounce Moses Moody on draft day. He kept. I know you shouldn't laugh at others, but that was funny to see how he just kept not being able to pronounce Moses Moody. He kept saying something different. But if you guys want to check that out, that was hilarious. The roster has been announced off of the summer league. Yeah, the Minecraft player has. I remember how I was in the G group and someone said Fred VanVleet would average 25 points per game. TJ, are you talking about the Instagram group? That one? Those who keep saying we need a center, wait to see this Anis Mahmoud center in summer league. I'm telling you, he's going to be good. Phil, let's hope so. Let's hope so. I'm hoping we are trading Dragic in a deal for Moses Brown from Mavericks. Dylan, he can't get traded apparently for like a month. Simmons is a horrible fit next to Draymond unless they give up. Yeah. They have to get rid of Draymond if they're acquiring Simmons. What's your East standings prediction? Jason, Nets or Brooklyn, Nets, Atlanta, Philadelphia, or excuse me, Miami Heat, Philadelphia, interchangeable 4 and 5, Raptors, Celtics, Bulls, and then Knicks. But that's the 9th place. But yeah. What do you think about parity in the NBA since everyone's trying to get together super teams in the big market? Sure, kind of hate it, man. It was nice because you saw Milwaukee win it without a super team, and then you hoped that would change the NBA. But of course, Lakers and Nets just got to keep stacking up. The last decade had Mavericks, Raps, and Bucks winning it, but I don't think small market winning even a single championship. Yeah, it's tough, man. It's tough with all these super teams. I've watched Ennis, and he's actually good, says TJ. Yeah, hopefully Mahmoud has gotten stronger, can hold his own against NBA bigs with that kind of size. He looks athletic as hell now. Original side. Yeah, I have yet to see his highlights, so I can't really comment. The summer league roster for sorry guys, I lost your comment here. Summer league roster for Raptors: Flynn, Yuta Watanabe, Freddie Gillespie, rookie Scotty Barnes, David Johnson, Banton, and Justin Champagnie. Yeah, it looks nice, man. It looks nice. I think Toronto has the right idea of signing foreign forwards with centers after waiting for them to develop. Coming from Australia, NBA has a lot less physical. Yeah, it is. PJ, I agree. I think other leagues are a lot more physical. What's up, Ward? Says Roop. Roop, how's it going? How are you? Good shooter, also decent defender and rebounder, says TJ. Cheers, man. Nice to talk hoops, says Darren. Absolutely. Naruto Gang says 1800 lunatic. Absolutely, man. Naruto. Talking about a trade to the Mavs, could we possibly work out a deal for Porzingis? Could be a good fit. Says Artisan. I don't know about Porzingis. Makes too much, injury prone. He's a nice player. I just don't think he fits in with our style of play. Our style of play is very fast paced. The cap is like 113 million, and Steph makes almost half of that in a year. Sean, yeah, he does. He deserves it though. We watch Attack on Titans. That show is fire. 1800 lunatics, man. I watch a lot of anime. If you guys are anime fans in here, yeah, I've caught up with the new season. That show is amazing. And it's put up 45 pounds since college. A lot of his highlights on YouTube are from years ago when he played in college with Donovan Mitchell for Louisville. Interesting. I didn't know that. Masai got a blank check. Watch out, says Diego. Yes, I did DM you. Yeah, damn, players. I'll get to you. Find his Bell African League highlights. I'll check it out. People need to understand. Everyone keeps saying we have no elite scorer. We have Gary Trent Jr. Just give him more playing time and make him a starter, says Roop. Yeah, I think he's going to be nice. JV came from overseas. He did. I remember when JV got drafted, everyone was pissed off because they were still thinking Andrea Bargnani. So a lot of people were not happy. If you were Masai, would you give up Miles Turner? Wish we could get Fox. Yeah, it depends on who we would give up, right? Since Nick Nurse loves defense, all these new guys are are shooting the ball at the gym as crazy. Yeah, Diego, they are. Fred needs a floater and improve his finishing and decision making, says T. Raptors. Scramble says Modest Moody, Modest Mosey. This is what Kendrick Perkins was saying on draft day. He could not pronounce Moses Moody. He kept Modest Moody, and yeah. Anyways, that was funny. Scrambles. Bring on Schroeder just so OG can body slam him. That's hilarious. Body slam him. Well, get a wrestling match between those two, right? We resigned Masai. Okay, we won this free agency 100%. How many years, Irfan? We don't know the years. They didn't say how many years. TJ, yeah. The rule change coming is going to help the Raptors, not so much the Heat. Laurie is the growth, though. Yeah, that's true. Laurie does. Let's be honest, guys. He flops a little bit too. And OG Anunoby forgot Bucks. No, gang time. Are you talking about standings? I talked about the Bucks being number 1 or 2. Perk can't say OG's name either. Yeah, he can't say a lot of names. Simmons said that he doesn't want to come to Toronto or Portland, but he's ready to go to Golden State. Who does he think he is? I don't know, man. Joshua, his ego is way too high. That's why he's not improving on his shot. Why can't dinosaurs clap? Hands are their deeds, says Miller. I was laughing so hard about what happened in the draft when Perkins mispronounced Modi's name. Yeah, TJ, I missed it because I had school, but I saw that clip later. I could not stop. I love to see Abdul Ruff become a coach. I don't know who that is. I know he's an older player who used to be in the league. How about we sign Boogie Cousins as star? I don't think he will. He's got there's been rumors about him being a locker room issue, so I don't think Masai will bring him. He said Brooklyn 1, Nets 2. Oh, sorry, Phil. Did I say Brooklyn 1 and Nets 2? I meant I meant Bucks 1 and Milwaukee 2. Milwaukee's a really good regular season team. So what's up, Warwick Report says Shahir Warwick. What's up? Shahir Warwick has got the same last name as me. He's just spelled it with 2 R's. How's it going? Don't trust Kristaps' health, says with John. Yeah. Dams Player says yes, sir. So yeah, there's a few of you guys who are messaging me. They want to collab. So maybe you guys may be seeing a collab video of me and some other YouTubers. How about sign Boogie Cousins and LaMarcus Aldridge? Who else is left out there? Tom says Tom. Not very much, man. Schroeder, Kawhi Leonard. I don't know if Kawhi is coming here. I don't know. There's someone else. I'm missing, but there's another. Who is that other point guard? I can't remember. There's Schroeder and there's someone else out there. I hope Nick Nurse took a long vacation before summer. Yeah, Andrew, I hope so too. He seemed really stressed out. He seems like he's aged 20 years, man. We don't know. OG could have a bigger leap offensively. Raptors are going to be very exciting teams this season. Jason, I absolutely agree, man. We're gonna be a very exciting team, guys. Warsh, did you see the disturbing video of Jackson Hayes' arrest? Yeah, I saw that. They were slamming his body. I don't know the entire details though. They were saying he was apparently assaulting officer. I don't know enough details about that, but yeah, that wasn't nice to watch, man. That was horrible. What about LaMarcus Aldridge? Is he available? He's trying to come back. EP. I don't know if he'll come to the Raptors though. What's your stat prediction for OG? What did he average this year? Someone let me pull it up. OG average what, 15, 16 this year? I think he can average around 18, 20 next year. Let's see here. OG Anunoby stats. So let's see what OG put up this year. Yeah, if he put 15.9 points up, I think he could easily be like 18, 19 points. What do you think will be Gary Trent's point per game? I think he could jump all the way from 22 to 24. Kyle is leaving a void of 15 field goal attempts and 20% usage rate, says Owen. Yeah, at 22, 24 is high. I think around 19, 20 points per game. I think our team's going to be nice. What school do you go to? I go to Stenberg College here. I'm in British Columbia, my friend. Do you think we can get Hero because Achiwa and Dragic does not make their salary work? Shahir, I believe someone was saying it's only a few million different. That would be nice. I don't think Miami Heat will give up all of that, though. For sake, says Mean Brown. Raptors should hire Abdul Ruff and Abdul Rahim. Is that Sharif Abdul Rahim? Scrambles, is that who you're talking about? May have covered this, but with all the movement, where do you see the Raptors finishing this year? Rob, I see them finishing like, I'm hoping, obviously you're saying this as a biased fan, but I'm hoping 5th or 6th. Let's see where they go. May have this covered, but okay, yes. So coaching staff, yeah, Scrambles, that would be interesting. We seem like we already filled out, I believe, our coaching staff. I really think the Raptors should go and sign Josh Hart, says Mr. Kingdom. I believe so too. He's a really strong player, great defensive player, great rebounder. And if you're checking out Anas Mahmoud, watch his interviews as well. Dude is super humble. I wouldn't be surprised, man. Honestly, guys, when you get like, I'm not trying to like living in North America, you look at some people from like Asia and like Africa and like other like continents, they're super humble, man. They're pretty down to earth players. You should collab with Amateur Hour Sports again. Yeah, Sean, absolutely, man. I would love to. You would definitely dig a video on Anas Mahmoud, says Raptor 705. I'm sure I will. He sounds like a very intriguing player. I'm sold on Anas. Just by watching college highlights. Good pick and roll, and beast on defense. Shere Khan. I did not know he's a beast on defense. I really like that. Raptors playoff bound with this team set up right now, says Tom. I think so. That's easily. You don't know about Abdul Rauf, man, the original Steph Curry. No, I don't. Scrambles. I started watching like 2003, a few days before Vince Carter got traded. I think 2003, 2004. I can't remember the exact year, but yeah. OG is going to hopefully elevate his game another 3-point shot, and he'll easily be one of the top 3 and D players in the league. That's 1800 lunatic. I really hope so. Who is better season, Laurie or Fred VanVleet? That's hard to see. I feel like they're very close. I felt like Fred VanVleet, just because he had that huge game. He was like, in the beginning of the season, he was averaging almost like 3 steals a game or something like that. So Abdul Rahim to both of them, Vancouver Grizzlies. Yeah, I think that name rings a bell. Familiar in terms of familiarity. Scrambles. Any new news, says Ali Zaid? I don't think so. Let me check on Bleachers. The last thing we got was Khem Birch. Better chances to win defensive player of the year, OG or Barnes. That's tough, man. That's tough. I think OG. Are you in BC, my man? Says Diego. Yeah, I'm in British Columbia. Do you see Fred ever becoming an all-star? Says Click 2 AM. I think so, man. If not this year, possibly next year. OG making all defense this year, says 1800 lunatic. I don't know, man. I feel like the NBA is very biased, So Mahmoud will be on the roster next year, 100%, says the full Monte. Let's see. Read a report just now that the Mavs don't want to be involved as a third team in a lottery trade. They do not like the contract salary Dragic is on, even though they are interested in him. Yeah, Roop, I heard the same thing. They apparently don't like his salary either. Makes sense why the Raptors, Laurie's trade is a holdup, says Roop. Yeah. Do you always go live every day? Keep it up. No, I don't, man. I try. It's just really hard because my school's 5:30 p.m. to 8:30, so it's really hard. But I try to do it here and there, especially with free agency. Right? There's a lot to talk about. With no Kyle in the lineup, I'm thinking everyone's average is going to go up. That's great if the Raptors want to make a trade move. Yeah, sure. I think so too. I think everyone's value is definitely going to go up. Chicago and New York are going to be in our way, says Click 2M. I think we're better than those two teams, honestly. How old were you in 2003? I'm 29 now, so like I'm trying to think, man. How old was that? 10, 11 maybe? Does BC have a small city like Mississauga? We have a lot of small cities here, man. The Minecraft player. We have huge cities like Vancouver and the neighboring cities, but I'm sure we'll find a couple of diamonds in the rough players during the summer league. Yeah, let's see. Have you ever collaborated with Luca Rosano? Says Dams player. No, I've never. I've never collaborated with anyone like the main Raptors guys, except for Amateur Hour Sports and obviously my friend JJ Buckets and Clutch Takes as well. How many points do you predict Scotty Barnes is going to average? Do you reckon? Scotty Barnes somewhere. Depends on how much he gets, right? Like he gets the ball, how much usage he gets. I think I can see him averaging anywhere from like 6.5 to like 9.5 points, to be honest. Nobody scouts international talent better than Masai Ujiri. Mahmoud and Decker will both play, says the full Monty. Let's see. I'm not too high on Decker, to be honest. I know he shot the 3-point ball really well, but Mahmoud, let's see. Khem Birch might be good, but we really do need to get a proper starting center, says honesty. Yeah, I think so too. We need a 7-foot center, man, for certain matchups. Fred VanVleet suffered badly from COVID, so I mean, he could be 2022 first half Fred all. Yeah, it doesn't help that we lost a lot of games too, right? So what team do you think will be the most disappointing this season? Underachieving, says Jason. That's tough, man. You put me on a really tough spot. I feel like New York Knicks, just because the expectations are set this high, this season, just because of how well they performed last season. But I mean, guys, we know this. I'm not trying to hate on New York Knicks. If any Knicks fans in here, but Randall got his bag. Nerlens Noel got his bag. And those are two of the key contributors, in terms of defense and just running the team. I know Nerlens Noel isn't known for his offense, but it seems like that's a trend in the NBA. Once players get their bag, they just don't perform the same way. So, Damian Warner won a gold. Yeah, I have not been able to see the highlights. I've been busy studying for midterms all day. But yeah, I'm gonna go check out some of the stuff about Olympics. I'm in Langley City, wanting for the Seattle Supersonics to come back to Seattle. Says Diego, you're in like British Columbia. That's pretty awesome, man. Yeah, I want the Vancouver Grizzlies, man. I never got to see them. The East Conference so far has been making the most major, compared to the West. Honestly, I agree. I see Barnes averaging 10 points per game. Depends on how many touches he gets in minutes. Besides Fred VanVleet, who do you see breaking out this year? Malachi Flynn may be a surprise. Maybe. I think he's gonna be huge. Yo, Warwick, do you listen to NBA Chefs? Yeah, Chefs video, Fluff 9. I listen to all the Raptors content guys. So yeah, I definitely listen to him. He's hilarious. Have you been in Ontario ever? And Saga, Toronto, Brampton, and other places in the area as JP? Oh, I've never been to Ontario, man. I've never been. I've always wanted to visit Toronto, but do you know who Wendy's is? Like Wendy's, like the fast food chain restaurant. Is that what you're asking? Cool Q. What happens to Stanimo? I think he's gone. Tage, I think he's gone, man. I think he's gone. Collab gonna be fire. Sorry, where did it go? Our collab gonna be fire, not gonna cap. Yeah. I do. I hope we're trying to stack up the 905 and have the craziest 2-tier bench mob system. Yeah, I hope so too. Until Pascal comes back, Scotty and Chris Boucher should split the minute. Yeah, 4 minutes. Yeah, Sean, I agree. All right, Warrior Trade Care. Gotta head off almost 11 on Ontario. Wow, you're up late, man. Hey, thank you for being here, Roop. I really appreciate you guys being here. And 198 of you guys are in here. If you guys do want to subscribe, that would be awesome. If you guys want to follow me on Instagram, it's the Warrior Report, and also on Twitter is the Warrior. So, have they released the summer league roster? I hope Precious, Barnes, and Flynn are on it along with other rookies. I don't know if Precious will be on it just because the details are released so late. But yeah, Flynn and Barnes are definitely on it. Some people be like, "Is Masai Ujiri the best?" He is, man. Fred shot like 38% from the field. Yeah, Listen, man, it was a rough season. Trust me, he'll be better this season, guys. I think Mahmoud might be our center, not to fearmonger. Let's see, let's see. I don't know enough about him. They also picked up Kemba Walker. I mean, which should help. Yeah, that's true. Actually, Kemba Walker, I forgot about him. He's gonna be a nice addition. But here's the thing: when you get number one options like Randall really dominating, being ball dominant, it's gonna take a few touches away from him and RJ Barrett. Excuse me. So we'll see how that goes. Barnes won't have a polished game, but his ability to get to the offensive board, attack the paint, and push in transition will give him at least 8 points per game. Yeah, that's a realistic possibility, Owen. Um, Sorry, guys. I'm just quickly catching up to the comments here. He took a buyout from OKC. Yeah, he did. Nerlens Wells is a trade rumor meme at this point. I don't think Nerlens Wells is going to be as effective, man. He's one of those role players. He's going to get his money. He's going to, that's it. I feel like Cousins will resign with the Clippers or join the Lakers. Maybe the Heat, everything going well for the Lakers. Heat, free agency, man. Yeah, says Boogie and Dove. Yeah, absolutely agree. I've been watching Raptors a long time now to know that Anis Mohammed is a Toronto type of player. That's good to know. Not many people are talking about Malachi Flynn now. Yeah, I agree, man. I agree. I definitely agree. Appreciate the stream and the content. Love seeing Raptors content creators grow, grind our squad together, says Captain Save. Bro, appreciate that. Appreciate you guys for being here. I love how you never skip comments, man. Absolutely, man. This is the best part about live streaming. Do you have Chick a Flick in Canada, says Sean? Honestly, Sean, I'm a vegetarian, so I don't go to any of those places, but I think we might. What do you guys? Some of my Canadian, people here, help me out here. Do we have Chick a Flick? I don't know about other provinces. NBA Chef is a bandwagon. Go to his old videos. He's a Nets fan, like Ray Talks Hoop and Chris Talks. He realized Raptors fans show most love, says JP. Oh, I'm not gonna badmouth anyone. That's all I gotta say. I see what you're talking about though. Do you think we should have drafted Kuminga over Barnes? No, not Kuminga, man. He really fell, Joshua. He really fell. Should we bring Bismack Biyombo back and see if he becomes good again? EP, yeah, I was actually talking to someone about that. He would be interesting. What do you rate our starting lineup out of 10? Honestly, I'm really high on them, like an 8. I feel like everyone's going to be super effective. No, it's not. It's 10:30, says A-Rob. It depends. Maybe you guys are in different time zones, right? There's different time zones maybe within Ontario. Siakam's getting traded. It'll be shocking trade like Drozen, says Mohammed. It depends, man. It depends. Let's see what happens. Yeah, he's great reading every comment, trying to answer back, says John Wick's dog. I think that Precious will be traded, says it depends. Are we acquiring like a star player? So that's who said they're from the saga. I gotta go. I love basketball practice tomorrow. Good stream. Hey man, appreciate you being here. Dance players. Precious won't be on it as of now. Yeah, he won't. It's too late. Hope they get Jalen Harris when he's eligible. He's a bucket getter. We desperately need to stage. Yeah, it's unfortunate. Yo, what's up? What's your opinion on Malachi Flynn? Says YT. I love Malachi Flynn. I think he's gonna average like 10, 13 points. Could be a really good beast. He could be a really good scorer for us off of the bench. It could, but Kemba could easily help with RJ's development. Yeah, he could definitely. If you do a big trade tomorrow, then I'm going to freak out as a Minecraft player. Me too. There's one chick of Phila, sorry, in Toronto. Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, Toronto, not many. Toronto has one, not everything. One of everything, says Scrambles. Really, I'm from Toronto. I've not seen one, says a Minecraft player. Y'all got to make a quick trip to America if you've never had Chick-fil because it slaps, says Sean. I think we're a top 10 defense this year. Andrew, I think we're like top 5, man. I'm gonna go take it a step further. Do you think this is a realistic trade, Pascal, for Ben? My brother said this. I don't think this is gonna happen. Jacob or Jakob, I'm sorry if I keep mispronouncing your name. If you want to tell me how to pronounce your name, I don't think that's happening. Should we tank this season to let the youngins play a lot? No, I don't want to go through that again. That's painful. If we trade for a superstar, say Dame, where do you see us finishing? Top 3, man. Top 3, top 4. PJ, if we get Dame. Depends on who we give up. Raptors' future is going to be Jaden Ivey, a defensive Ja Morant, a better Ja, says the gang time. Can Raptors get Kawhi still? It says AT, unlikely. I opened up 2 years ago at a young. I think Scotty has a higher ceiling than OG. Wow. Possibly. I think so too. I'm actually really high on Scotty Barnes. Okay, John Wick's dog says they're mostly at the airport. Are we 100% knowing what's in the large trade tomorrow? Also, why isn't Precious Achua in the trade anymore? Kobe, I have not heard about any rumor removing Precious from there. So call 4-1 to see if they can connect you. Ben Simmons won't work with the Raptors. His poor attitude, lack of effort, bad parting habits will cause the problems. Yeah, I agree, Mohammed. Birch is overrated. Orlando was desperate to get rid of him. Masai is failing us. Blue Jays, just let's wait, man. Let's wait. Let's wait. Realistically, there's not that many great free agents we would have signed anyway. So we don't want to take the risk that comes with Ben Simmons. Yeah, it seems it's his mentality, honestly. You think a big trade coming because they waived Baines I think they're creating roster spots stage, to be honest. We want to playoffs, yeah, Minecraft player. I was so bummed when the Raptors passed on Suggs. Kind of makes sense because we already had a shorter version of form. Yeah, sure. That or a large signing. Yeah, who are we going to sign, though? Like, are we going to sign Kawhi Leonard? Like, last year, the Raptors did very well, and they didn't have a center at one point. I think they can do that again this year. Yeah, honestly, I'd like Daniel. I'd like a for center. Could Kawhi come back with Masai back? MJ 95 wise. So JPO, that'd be amazing if you could. Who has better rookie seasons, Barnes or Suggs? I think Suggs has a better ceiling right now, just because Suggs is going to get more touches, more minutes. Barnes isn't going to be playing a lot of minutes on the Raptors. He's going to be playing off the bench. So, do you teach class or learn? No, I learn, man. I'm in school learning. I don't teach class. I don't think Birch is overrated. He seems to be rated as he is. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, report says Ben Simmons doesn't want to go to Raptors or the Portland Blue Jays. Always dropping negative BS. Just ignore him. I think we could chase Laurie Markkinen from the Bulls. Let's see what happens. Honestly, yeah, it had to be a sign and trade. He's restricted though, unless they completely let him go. I feel like Birch is going to do good in my opinion. I do too. How was your test? Man, horrible, guys. Honestly, I studied everything. It didn't seem like anything was on there. It was midterms, but yeah, let's see. I hope we trade Dragic for a top player. Love your videos, man, says Blue Jays. Hey, I appreciate you guys being here. 181 of you guys are in here. I really, really do appreciate you guys. So if you guys want to subscribe or give this video a thumbs up, that'd be awesome. You can follow me on IG. It's the Warwick Report. Twitter is with Warwick. Warwick pronouncing Chick-fil-A is like Perk saying mood. I can't. My pronunciation's horrible, man. English is like my third language, so yeah, my pronunciation's horrible. Some people have even said I don't pronounce Kyle Lowry apparently correctly. What do you guys think? Is that how you say it? Kyle Lowry. It's a Kyle Lowry with the American accent. Nice to see a fellow countryman Raps talk. You're the one at the moment. Good on you. Thank you, Tage. How old are you? Asked Jacob or Jakob. I'm 29, man. Birch, the little time that he did play with the Raptors, yeah, he doubled his stats. Yeah, he's definitely worth it, Daniel. Thoughts on 2022 draft? Raptors should trade for a lottery pick in the NBA draft as they're going to contend. Let's see. It's hard to trade for draft lotteries, right? Unless you're trading one of your core pieces. I wasn't being negative. Fans can have logicals. People shaming Birch didn't watch the end of the season and how far he's come. Can Raptors win a chip in 2024? That's a far away, man. Anything can happen. Anything's possible. I think Bulls have finessed the Pelicans and Spurs. Yeah, I feel like Spurs should have at least been fixated on getting Lauri Markkinen. What's your second language? Hindi is my first language. I was born in India. They taught that language no matter what school you went to. So even though in Punjabi they spoke Hindi everywhere. Hindi. I was living in Montreal for some time, so French, English, and then Punjabi. So yeah. Kyle Lowry says Andrew. Kyle Lowry. Is that how you pronounce it? I pronounce it Kyle Lowry. I don't know. Maybe I'm not opening my mouth enough as I pronounce, what they gave up to get Lonzo and DeMar. Yeah, honestly, yeah, I agree, man. Especially the Pelicans, I don't know what they're doing. They got so little for Lonzo Ball. So also, Philly wants to half the team and also wants the Raptors 905 as well, says John. Yeah, I feel like Birch is going to have a monster year. Luke, yeah, I agree. It's just spelled differently, says Sean. Chances of Kawhi coming back if no one knows anything Kawhi doing, to be honest. Even Woj Shams, yeah. They don't either. That's probably Chris Haynes, the Y reported in and last. Yeah, I don't. No one knows, man. He's made the media look foolish. They just make up half of the rumors, honestly. The Minecraft says Kyle Lowry. Kyle Lowry. I think you're very well spoken, says Blue Jays. Thank you. Appreciate that. Birch is still undersized. He is. Hey, what did I miss? Says Mohammed. Not much. We were just talking about Khem Birch, free agents. What are the Raptors going to do? Like, who's still left? Who are we going to get? So I hope the Raptors make a good trade. Yeah, I hope so too. I really hope so. No, Birch did not play for Team Canada, Phil. He didn't. Birch is still undersized. Yeah, he is. Did Birch play for? No. I hope the Raptors make a good trade. I hope so too. Do you think Larry will regret leaving the Raptors? No, I don't think so. Death 4K. Hey, Warwick. Hey, Death 4K. How's it going? North Indian Galactic. Yeah, I was born in New Delhi, so I'm horrible with geography. So yeah, I believe that's not northern India because that's like middle India, I believe. I don't know where that is. Birch didn't play for Team Canada. No, he didn't. Can Birch play as well without Kyle Lowry in the lineup? That's the thing. He was playing really well with the Raptors. Kyle Lowry. Sup, Raptors fam, says Eli. How's it going? At least you don't pronounce it like caught 4Q Kyle. I don't know. I think, is that another YouTuber? He is free agent this year. Generally, free agents don't play just because. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, Phil, I agree. How tall is Birch? He's listed at like 6'8", 6'9", I believe. You're saying Kyle Lowry. Mohammed, I'm saying that on purpose because you know how like you have the American accent, which is like Kyle Lowry. You know, they pronounce it like that. I pronounce it Kyle Lowry. So I don't know if I'm mispronouncing it, but that's how I pronounce it. What do you think we're gonna do with Dragic? Kobe, we might just keep him, man. Honestly, depends. Depends what we get back from Miami. We have to know the entire details. Do you think Khem Birch is overpaid? No, man. Galactic, no way, no way. That's a really good deal. So, Birch is 6'9". Yeah, Pelicans actually not overpaying for ball and getting two starters in a second. Felt like they could have gotten more. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. Raptors, I believe, are building the team right away and not just buying talent and failing to develop. Yeah, that could be a real possibility. Would the Kings be stupid enough to trade Fox? Yeah, definitely. There, I don't think they will. You're cheering for the Heat next season? No way, man. Andrew, I'm always Raptors, man. I can't cheer for anyone else. Even if the Raptors are eliminated from the playoffs, recently I can't cheer for anyone else. Our team, our young team is solid, but thus far, their developing core will have deep bench mob by 2022. We'll be ready for next superstar. Masai got something up his sleeve. Yeah, Tage, I think so too. Yeah, I low-key didn't realize the difference in Canadian and American accents because I say Kyle Lowry like a woman's name. So Sean, yeah, it's my accent. I probably do have one. What do you think the Raptors will try and sign this summer? Luke, I don't know, man. There's not very many. Probably just going to be minimum contracts. Yeah, I don't think anything major is going to happen unless you consider Laurie Markin and major or Dennis Schroeder, who I don't see coming to the Raptors. Reggie Jackson was the name I was trying to remember. Reggie Jackson was the name I was trying to remember. Are we still signing Stanley Johnson? I don't know. I don't think so. I hope not. Dragic was a good pickup in the sign and trade because we can use him for bench depth. Yeah, for cap holder and trades. Yeah, I agree, PJ. We can trade him at the NBA trade deadline if we don't find anything. A lot of teams will come calling. Also, to say Chick-fil is just say Chick-fil and you'll be fine, says Sean. Code 4Q is Kenny Beecham, who has 1 million subs on YouTube. Honestly, guys, I don't mean any disrespect to anyone. I just watch Raptors guys on YouTube. Obviously, there's Crispy Flakes. I've heard a lot about him from my friends, but yeah, I don't know a lot of their names. So it's not because not trying to diss them, because I just usually just watch Raptors guys. So would you consider trading Pascal to Warriors if you could get Wiseman in the in the package? Honestly, no. Depends on what's coming back. Unless we're rebuilding, then it makes sense. Otherwise, I wouldn't do it. Right now, I think the Raptors should stand pat and play the next season, 20 games, and see what happens. Yeah, Daniel, give this team a chance. Who do you think we're signed tomorrow? Minecraft player? I don't know. It's going to be shocking. That's all I got to say. Ender Deep clear, Statistical, Ender Deep clear. I'm really big on the Raptors getting these mobile bigs, maybe smaller, but if they gain some weight, then we could have a perfect defensive team. Yeah, Precious and Birch. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, just like Bam. So Mohammed is saying Lowry. Is it Lowry? Kyle Lowry. Is it Kyle Lowry? I pronounce it Kyle Lowry. Maybe I'm saying it too quickly, PJ. Okay, so Gang Time, what are you saying here? Or out of the playoffs, lose your pick, and when Raptors want Dame, they need to trade Fred, Boucher, Flynn picks. Yeah. Mohammed says Lowry. Do you think Birch is going to be starting? Yeah, possibility. Very realistic possibility, Kobe. Is there a pa in the Khem deal? Pernav. I'm missing who's PA or Precious Achiwa. Sorry, Precious Achiwa. He hopefully is. Yeah. Who declined Fox for Pascal? Says Noah. I meant or team option. Team option on Precious. He's a free agent next year, I believe. Fortnite has signed Kelly Olynyk. No way, really? That's a lot of money, man. That's like what? You're a crazy fam. Are you trolling or is this for real? Raptors all the way. Cheers to being loyal fans. We are allowed to have opinions, though. Says, yeah, absolutely, guys. Be respectful of each other's opinions. I'm calling it right now. Raptors will beat the Heat in the first game. Yeah, very realistic possibility. Kings offered a deal to the Raptors for Pascal involving Heel, Marvin Bagley, and that's a trade I wouldn't take. Honestly, me too. Let's get DeMarcus Cousins to stage. I don't think they will happen. Lafa, disrespect to Stanley Johnson says no. Well, I don't know, man. I just feel like we need offense, right? Laugh out loud, laughing my ass off says Arenas thinks, yeah, man, Gilbert Arenas is an idiot. Did you guys see that? Blazers can't sign Kelly. Did Danny Green get his Raptors ring? Andrew, he still has not. Hopefully he gets it this year. Does anyone know how much cap space Raptors have? I believe they waived Baines. We re-signed Khem Birch, so we should have around 7 to 10 million. I could be entirely wrong. Raptors all the way. Some reporters mentioned that Ben Simmons doesn't want to play for Raptors. I don't want him either, honestly. Ashron, I wish big stars would have a bigger desire to play out. Yeah, not just Toronto, but all of Canada. Yeah, Blue Jay, I agree, man. We have 14 players right now. Who will be the last Piece, I'm not sure. Let's see. Boucher should be locked in for a long term deal. Man's a stud, says Ravi. Yeah, he is. We're gonna trade for Bulbul, says Scrambles. Yeah, he would be nice. Lowry is pronounced like the word dowry. Dowry, Lowry. Am I pronouncing it right? I think Precious might start down the line. Yeah, possibility. Um, we should just we should just have a stream dedicated to all of our different sayings of different words. So Sean, I'm horrible. I'm probably gonna butcher all the pronouncings. They meant player option. Precious has 3 years left on his deal. Said death 4K. I'm sorry, I don't remember. I thought he was for some reason. I thought he's free agent next year. I think Fred will be traded next season. Hot take. Not really, Nick. I think that's a real possibility. Do you think Toronto should consider trading Pascal for De'Aaron Fox? Actually, the only thing is the fit, right? We already have guards. That's the only reason I wouldn't do it. Say "oh" like you hit your head. Oh, like law re. Scotty Barnes, Rookie of the Year, bold statement. I like it though. I like it. If you need to know how to pronounce Laurie, just watch Bad Boys for a few scrambles. I've seen it. I've seen it. Hey, if you want to watch something fun, watch the artist Kyle Laurie on Cabby presents Sashir Khan. Scotty will not win Rookie of the Year only because he will not start. And yeah, I believe he will have to earn more minutes. He definitely will. Don't talk about Gilbert Arenas. Yeah, man. Who cares about him? Ben Simmons wanted to go to the Warriors. I think he did. Do the Raptors have enough salary cap for Kawhi if he wanted? We'd have to do a sign and trade. I don't think we do. Who's funnier, Cabby or Jerry D? I don't know who Jerry D is, Scrambles. I grew up with Cabby, so I think for me it's Cabby. Raptors fine scores to games going to be 45-43. A lot of D and not much O. Yeah, Noah, I agree. We need a little bit more offense. Masai just assembles a new bench mob. Flynn, Van Vliet, Scotty Barnes. Okay, like Flynn is the new Van Vliet, Scotty is the new Pascal, Precious is the new Pirtle. Yeah. No DeMarcus Cousins. Please, he's big and old. Yeah, says Daniel. I'm hoping we can trade Siakam for Wiggins. Wiseman, I personally wouldn't do it. I'm kind of confused about a sign and trade with Miami. If you look at the cap sheet, they don't have enough to match. Yeah, I'm confused too. Maybe they have extra cap space. Yeah, I'm confused about that too, Sean. I always think any guy on our team is going to trade, is open to trade except for OG right now. But OG isn't even fully untouchable, says Joshua. Yeah. Scotty will be the third or fourth best player behind Cade and Mobley and Kuminga at 3. Wow, even ahead of what's his name, Jalen Green. You need to watch Mr. D, says Morris. Who did you cheer for last finals? No, honestly, it was hard, man. It was a good feel-good story for Chris Paul. If he would have won, it would be a good feel-good, obviously, for Milwaukee because Giannis, he came back and he could have jumped ship. So Mr. D on Netflix. Okay, Morris, I'll try. I've been really busy at school. Toronto is going to build around Gary, OG, and Anunoby, Scotty, and trade Pascal. Possibly. Let's see how the season goes. I hope Scotty shows out during the summer league and proves them. I hope so too. Do you think the Raptors have cap space for Dame? No, we don't. We'd have to do the trade. You think we can get Dame? Depends who we trade. Marcus All hit Danny Green's ring at Scotia Bank and can't remember where he put says Scrambles. It would have to give up way too much for Dame, says honestly. Yeah, looks like we're getting Precious Achiuwa. What are your thoughts on him? I like him. High energy guy, rebounds, defensive player, great hops. So yeah, I like him. Yo, what's up? I really like him. Starting the fact that we got him for 6.5 million and the mid level is insane value. I thought he was getting the full mid level after. Yeah, there's a few teams interested. Phoenix, I like him too. Stephen A hated the Raptors in the Canada. Yeah, you know what? Who cares, Joshua? What are your thoughts on Ishmael? Ishmael's nice. I covered him Blue Jay. I just released a video. Athletic guys. It's like PJ Tucker, but more athletic. He's stronger. He's like 230, 40 pounds. But yeah, can shoot the three, can cut. He can go up for alley hoops. You build around Pascal, OG Barnes, and Trent being pieces. Yeah. We don't need Dame, says no defense, says Morris guy. Who do you really want the Raptors to pick up this free agency? Realistically, honestly, Kelly Oubre would be kind of nice. What do you guys think? Like a bench piece. I know his value isn't at the highest. Maybe sign him to like a 1-and-1 player option and then sign him and raise his value up and trade him or something for a center. If we are to trade for a superstar talent, every team will ask for OG. Yeah, very likely Astron. I see so many people wanting to trade Boucher without considering his rare skill set for his position as a bench player. Also, he doesn't command much cap space. Nick, the only issue is he's going to be free agent next season, right? So that's why. He's also like 28 years old. Do you think Sam Decker will really make the team stand deep? I don't think so. I wanted Jared Allen so badly. Adam, me too. Are you a Surrey Jackie? Says NBA players. No, I'm not. Do you know what time tomorrow is the sign and trade has to be finalized? John, I don't. Oubre just signed, didn't he? Andrew, I don't think so, unless I missed something. We trash talk Wayne so much, but at the end of the day, there's no Scotty. Yeah, that's true, Noah. Norm Trent signed for similar accounts. Would you have rather kept Norm? Honestly, Trent fits better. He's younger, so I would have really liked Norm, but yeah, I really like Trent as well. We should trade Pascal for De'Aaron Fox. Joshua, I personally wouldn't, but even as an American, I can't even stand watching stuff like SportsCenter because they all talk about, All they talk about is big names, Sean. It is, man. All they talk about is like Lakers, Nets, all the big teams. Victor Oladipo re-signed game time. He re-signed with the Miami Heat. Kelly Oubre doesn't want to come off the bench. Yeah, he doesn't want to come off the bench, Mohammed. That's true. Never mind. Oubre didn't get signed yet, says Andrew. Let's thank Banks for getting us fourth. Yeah, Sam Dekker was a good underdrafted signing this offseason for us. Has been a W aside from free agents, and was literally built to the draft and trades exclusively, says Phoenix. Yeah, Clippers, Raptors, says NBA players. Let's collab on a video, says JP. Oh, sure. Just hit me a message on Instagram. It's the Birch Report. The core is Fred VanVleet, OG Siakam in the support cast, Boucher, Flynn, Dragic. Yeah, Abdul. What is the bench looking like in, every position? Ask Kobe, Malachi Flynn. We don't know the shooting guard yet. Scotty Barnes, you can play him at the 3. I'm missing someone. Who's our 3? And then you obviously got Chris Boucher. Gosh, I'm missing a bunch of players. I can't even think on top of my head. Let's look at our roster. Yuta Watanabe. Oh, Freddie Gillespie's there too. Sorry, I totally forgot about Freddie. But yeah, maybe Khem Birch. Depends on who we're getting in the center position. Jerry D got into CV team time. Cabby did. Oh, okay, I didn't know that, Scrambles. When do you think Kawhi's going to sign? Probably like a week from now when free agency is all dead and we'll randomly wake up to like 7 a.m. and find out Kawhi's re-signed with the Clippers. Where do you have this team seating wise? I personally think we can fall from 5 to 10. The East is super loaded. Phoenix, it is. I still think we're like 5 and 6. The reason why Toronto didn't spend too much money this offseason because it's free agents class. Yeah, Ashron, the next year's free agency class is good. The Olympic athletes so talented and gifted. It's crazy, man. Joshua, I can't even do half of the things they do. It is amazing. Shoot, I forgot it was yesterday a long time. I've been thinking about +1 contracts. We have good players, but we need a guy who can go off for 30 a night. Andrew, I agree. Oubre wanted to start, so I can't imagine Raptors want him. Yeah, I don't either, Sherkan. Al Horford has gone to the Celtics, Daniel. Utah's their second string. Yeah, small forward. He is. Precious Achiuwa. Sorry, I totally forgot about him. If he's coming. Why are you a Raptors fan? Ask NBA players. I don't know, man. I don't know if you're trolling. Shooting guard probably going to be like David Johnson. Yeah, if he shows up. The room in your it's getting dark, guys. I'm gonna have to go soon. It's I had the blinds up, but yeah, the Raptors have money for a 22-star agent. I don't know. I think so. I think Pascal is a free agent that summer, so he can opt out of his contract. Will you read literally anything we write? Anything? Shout out to my dog, Oli. Kurt, yeah, I'm just reading the comments. Oubre gone, someone said, yeah, I don't know if he is. Do you ever visit BC? Hello from Salmon Arm. Blue Jay, I'm actually from British Columbia, so Raptors have money for Kawhi this year. No, they don't. It'd have to be a sign and trade. I'd love to see Kawhi go to Mavs, run a big 3 with Luka. Yeah, honestly, I would like Kawhi and Luka too. Do you think Kawhi did Russ kind of dirty, Andrew? I think so. What seed do you think the Raptors will be next year? 5, 6. Kawhi to Golden State sign and trade for Wiggins, Oubre, and one of their rookies? Possibly. Let's see. It's possible we can trade Siakam for Wiseman and Wiggins. I personally wouldn't do that unless we're rebuilding. We don't get free agents. Our last big free agent signing was Rondé. Thank the Lord for us having the best executive in the league. To still be able to put competent roster together. Yeah, Phoenix, I agree. It's 7:53, says NBA, or I don't know what you're saying. Are you talking about the time? Do you think we will have fans this season with Delta variant on its way? I hope so, man. I hope so. Batum's still available. I think he re-signed Scrambles with the Clippers, I believe. You think we can send Dragic to Thunder, the old players rehab center, and we can watch? We can, and if we can get what we get back. Let's see. It depends on what we get. When do you think our next championship window will be? 2022, 2023, I think. Next year or following year. Who would they give up in a quiet sign and trade? Fred, Boucher. I don't know if they will. Maybe a Boucher or something. So, all right, guys, I'm going to take a few more questions. I'm going to end it. It's about an hour and 23 minutes. But if you haven't subscribed, 149 of you guys in here. Thank you. You guys have been here with me for some time now. It is getting dark in here, and it is getting late as well. I do have to study a bit. So, you think we can send Dragic to the Thunder? Or sorry, I've gone over the contract. OKC will any player for a pick. Yeah, that's true. Scrambles. What return will we get for Dragic from Mavs? I don't know. It's hard. Maybe Powell, Dorian Finley would be someone I personally would like. When the Raptors moving back to Toronto, says an NBA player. Hopefully soon. Hopefully next season. Not an NBA question, but who do you have in France? I really am rooting for France. I think USA will take it though. If we do trade Siakam, would you rather get Porzingis? Trade Siakam for Porzingis? I wouldn't do that at all, man. Dragic for Dorian Finley-Smith? I would do that. And Anch, do you think if we will be on the playoffs talk next season, the Minecraft player? Absolutely. I think so. Loving the shirt, big dog. Go Jays. Absolutely, man. Let's go. Thoughts on Siakam's trade rumors? I don't like it, gentle. They don't have anything to offer besides Fox and Tyrese. And even then, I don't know if I do that. When did you start the channel? November last year. So 2020, November? Boucher might be moved if Precious can shoot. Maybe, Mohammed. Let's see. I'm so happy Messiah is saying, same here, King K, me too. Who would you say your favorite play on the Raptors? Pascal Siakam, personally. Porzingis is horrible return for it, yeah. France better than USA because of Batum. Let's see. Thoughts on Simmons calling Toronto a bad situation? He's Simmons. Who cares about Simmons? He's got an ego that's way too big to fit in his head. Have a good night, my friend, says Phoenix Play. Will be it, guys. Thank you so much for every single one of you guys that have tuned here. I'll quickly go. Who do you think would be better option on the Raptors? Pascal, Fred VanVleet, Pascal. 2 years time, who will be the better player? Kuminga or Barnes? Barnes. When did Simmons call Toronto bad situation? Just recently, Adams. Just some rumors. Thanks for doing this again. Good luck with your studies, Shay Khan. Thank you so much. Simmons is a bad situation, guys. Thank you so much to everyone that's joined. If you guys want to subscribe, that'd be awesome. IG is the Warch Report. Twitter is Warch the. And I really, really do appreciate all your comments. And thank you for everything. Eat your roti, says NBA player. I definitely will, man. I'm a little hungry. How come we can't donate? Honestly, I don't have a setup, man. I do this for fun, guys. It's like, I know I'm monetized, but I'm not really doing this for money. But yeah, if you guys do want to, I'll maybe set it up in the future. Peace, dude, says Phil. Barnes will be the best. Yeah, 3-time champion. Thanks for the stream, Sandeep. Thank you guys for being here. I hope you guys have a good night.